Hey everybody, what is my streaming app of choice? Ecamm, of course. Hey folks, today on Torah Tech, I wanted to tell you about my favorite streaming app, the app that I use for every Zoom meeting that I go into whenever I'm doing something like this on YouTube or Facebook or wherever I am, and that is Ecamm Live. And the reason I want to share this with you is because there is a special deal going on right now throughout the month of July, and you can get Ecamm for 30% off. It really has transformed the way that I do everything that I do, and that's why I want to share it with you. So let me just I'm gonna take you into the behind the scenes of Ecamm a little bit. I'm hoping you all can see that. I think you can. Can you? I think so. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. In any case, Ecamm is so powerful, and here's why it's so powerful. Number one, it's powerful because you can build scenes. So I can switch from one scene to another scene to another scene, easy peasy, and I'm using a Stream Deck to do all the switching. You could also use keyboard commands. There are lots of different ways to interface with the platform to make it work for you. But by building scenes and then bringing different overlays in those scenes and setting things up exactly the way you want it, it really allows you to bring a professional and a customized look to whatever you are sharing out. Let me show you what my scenes look like when I'm leading services. So when I lead a service, let's see, I need to open up Keynote in order for this to work correctly, and I'll show you exactly how that works. So you could, let's say you're leading a service and you have a slide deck that you've created, right? And your slide deck has the liturgy on it, and you want to be able to bring that up in a Zoom meeting and share it with people in not just a screen share, but in a really dynamic way. Well, I built a scene here in Ecamm where I can just bring in my liturgy and I stay front and center with everyone. There are lots of different ways I could have set this up. You can see I've got a camera there. I've got a screen share overlay. I've got the little logo down below there. So the amount of the power that you have in building around Ecamm Live is just amazing. It really is just amazing. Let me show you a different example of a different kind of scene. Let's say you wanted to do a podcast, right? So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to choose a different, let's go in here. And so here I am for my podcast. Maybe I have two guests on my podcast. I've got two guests on my podcast, and using interview, John Bon Jovi, using interview mode, I can bring those guests directly in. I don't need to worry about any other app. I just give them a link. They can come right in. Incredibly, incredibly powerful. The opening music that you heard coming right through Ecamm. You can play video clips right in Ecamm. All with the press of a button. It's so powerful, and that's why I wanted to share it with you today. I've been using this now for 2 years. It is, again, it really has changed the way that I present myself online, and I want to show you a little bit more about what you can get if you decide to join Ecamm today. So there, first of all, I want to invite you to go to TorahTechGuy.com/Ecamm. TorahTechGuy.com/Ecamm. That is an affiliate link, which means I'll get a little props for sending you over there, but it doesn't cost you anything more. In fact, you can get a free 14-day trial. And if you purchase during the month of July and you use the special code July 30, you get 30% off, which is like huge. It's huge. There are a couple of different levels at which you can join the Ecamm fam, as we call it, the Ecamm family. So, for example, you could get, after you try that free trial, you could get the standard plan, which is wonderful, but you're going to want the pro plan. The reason you're going to want that pro plan is because that's where you get the interview function. That's where you get the virtual mic and the virtual webcam, so you can bring Ecamm into Zoom or Meet or anything else. That's where you get 4K streaming. You're going to want to get that pro plan. And I'm telling you right now, there is no better tool on a Mac. This is Mac only. There is no better tool for this kind of work, for engaging people. And if you're teaching, right? If you're teaching a class, let me bring up, right? If I was teaching a class about the days of creation, right? The first day, Yom Echad, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, this is all happening right in Ecamm. I just grab these images and I can bring them right in. I don't need to screen share. I need to click any buttons. It's easy peasy. And it really allows you to stay focused on your content, on the Torah that you're sharing, and stay focused on the people that you're sharing that content to. That's what this has to be about. Doing this digital engagement work has to be about the people. It has to be about connecting with people. And so you want technology that's going to put you on your best foot, but also get out of the way. You don't want to have to worry about it. And that's what Ecamm does fantastically well. It's incredibly powerful, allowing you to do amazing things, and it gets out of the way. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. You set it up and it just works. If you are getting Ecamm and you want help setting up, please, please, please reach out to me. Absolutely reach out to me, because I want to be able to help you, to support you, and to guide you through the process. If you put the time in when you begin, it'll just work. I'm telling you, it has transformed the way I teach. It's transformed the way I lead services online. It is just that powerful. If you head over to TorahTechGuide.com, you can learn more about the ways that I can help you. But right now, I want you to go to TorahTechGuide.com/Ecamm. If it's after the month of July, I still want you to go to that website. I still want you to download Ecamm, because if you're on a Mac and you're trying to engage people in digital space, you need this app. You need Ecamm. This is the way to get it done. So that's what I got for, oh, you know what I forgot to tell you? I forgot to tell you, hey, it's David Pasek. I'm here to share some great Torah, great tech for your great Torah, whatever. I also want to move this down a little bit because I'm too low in the frame. Is that better? I think that's a little better. You get the idea. All right, folks, listen. TorahTechGuide.com/Ecamm. Go get it. It'll change the way you engage with your congregants, with your students, with your potential congregants. Go get it. And let me help you getting that set up. If you need that help, reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you out. All right, friends, that's what I got for you. It's a quickie, but a really, really good one. TorahTechGuide.com/Ecamm. I'll see you next time. Bye.